Morning, everybody. In the previous class, we were studying about the Nazism. Now, we had studied about the youth in Nazism, Nazi Germany, how Hitler introduced them, how did he teach, and what did he teach. Let's see on the ordinary people and crime against humanity. How humanity was being humiliated, how it was being deprived, how it was not used in a proper manner. So many of these people who were either Germans or Polish or Jews, they were people who joined the Nazi. Children were bought compulsory to the Nazi youth. But there were many saw the world through Nazi eyes and spoke their mind in Nazi language. They felt hatred and anger surge inside them. When they saw someone who looked like is Jew, but always there are some advantages and disadvantages, good and bad points. But not every German was a Nazi. Understand? Means everyone cannot be on the same side. People who think what is right, what is wrong, and some people believe to do only right things. The Nazi killing operation means whenever any Germans saw any Jews, they caught him and they killed them. Was also called the Holocaust. Now, what does this word mean Holocaust. So it comes from the Greek word hollow and kautos, which literally means completely burnt. It is used to describe the mass murder of Jews by German Nazis between 1933 to 1945. So this was the time till Hitler was been ruling. So this was the condition of the ordinary people. Many Germans, many of them organized active resistance. There were Germans also who were against Hitler. Many organizations were passive onlookers and a pathetic witness. How this was the ordinary people's crime against them. Now we have some close by countries to Germany. The people of Polish means Poland. Polish were forced to leave their homes and properties. They were then herded like cattle, in the other parts. Means they were pressurized and they were removed from the houses when they came on the road, when they were brought together. The people, the Nazis, youth police, they drove them as people drove cows and buffaloes, cattle, herds. They were moved forcibly, beaten up, and forced them, compelled them to move away from Germany to different parts, away from Germany. They were treated as undesirables of the empire. Like people who were born out there, their forefathers have been living in that country, had served Germany for a long time, and one person came into power and he tells them that you are no more required to this country, you are no more a citizen of this country, we only require the person who just belong to this German race. So what would be the feelings? Members of the Polish intelligentsia were murdered in large numbers. Like you can see, the person who was belonging to different race other than German were being killed in a large number, so their population could reduce automatically. The population of Germans could rise and they could have their monopoly. Polish children who looked like Aryans were forcibly snatched from their mothers and were examined by race experts to find out that he was a German or belonging to a Polish race. If he was from a German's race, they would keep him, and if he was found from the other race, he was being killed. It was not given back to their mothers, or they had to leave the country. Country means Germany. This was a lot of inhumanity was going through the time period or when Hitler was being ruling in his Now we can understand how inhumanity, how racialism, how capitalism, they influence the people. So this gives rise to, you can say, non-democracy, inequality. People want equality but cannot get equality because few peoples do what they like because they have they have asked the people or made their mind washed and fitted only one thing, that is he is only the right person and he is going to do the good for the country.